Jag Special Ops unit is really getting down on that Xe Sedan. Bugatti has another one-off, literally. Mazda could put some extra pep in the Mazda 2's step. And Cadillac plans a new entry-level sedan. Plus we have your FLD question of the day. Isn't that right, Erica?
We do.
That's right. What up, what up? Derek D here. And what you're watching is FastLane Daily.
Daily.
Oh yeah, it's daily, boy. Hey K.
1930.
1930. Yes, and in the year 1930, the Great Depression hit pretty hard. But luxury automakers developed new features like front-wheel drive and electric wipers that most could not afford. So only a few were made, which makes finding luxury cars from that era very rare. And that is your FLD 1930 fact. There you go. Caddy's compact sports sedan, the ATS, which was introduced to take on rivals like BMW's 3 Series, Audi's A4, and Mercedes C-Classes. And now, Cadillac is preparing a new entry-level model to slot below the ATS. Yeah. This new one would likely battle the Audi A3 and would hold on to its rear-wheel drive roots. Jeez. Instead of adopting a front-wheel drive setup like BMW is doing. So, the sub-ATS will use a host of 4-cylinder engines from a 2-liter turbo to non-turbo options. The new sedan will go on sale sometime in 2016, so not too far off. I wonder what it'll be called though. Maybe TSO, because people will be like, is that an ATS? You're like, nah dude, that's the smaller one. The smaller one? TSO. Copyright. Mazda's seeing the success of models like the Ford Fiesta ST, and they're like, you know, we should really get in on that action. So what do you think that means, Max?
Those members back there.
No, that's wrong.
Oh.
All right, so anyway, maybe you guys guessed it. A high-performance version of the new Mazda 2. That's what I was looking for.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. If it gets the green light, it will likely be called the Mazda Speed 2, naturally, and would get some of the go-fast bits from the next generation Speed 3. Well, with less power, of course. In related news, I heard some Mazda models entered rehab. Yeah, they were on speed. Now, come on! Mazda Speed 3, Mazda Speed 2. Come on, Erica. Supercar makers are very good at keeping their aging models fresh with new versions and special editions. Pagani's a great example with their 15,000 versions of its Zonda. Yes, I'm exaggerating. Another good one is Bugatti. Case in point, the automaker just introduced a new one-off edition of the Veyron with a name that says it all. The one of one. That's it. Because they're only making one. I was looking for some crowd participation. It's unique by its black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow paint, hand-polished radiator grille, where the pattern is actually made from the letters PL, if you look closely, which happens to be the new owner's initials. Not WK if you thought Wiz Khalifa was going to buy this. Yeah, PL is all up in the grille. Also, two-tone interior and a $2.7 million price tag. Wow. Here's a little fun fact. The radiator in this car took 200 hours to build. 200 just for the radiator. Not a bad hourly rate for a mechanic, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, pretty good. 2.7 mil. PL. Wonder who that could be. Think about that.
2.7 mil PL?
No, PL is the name of the guy who bought it. Before the Jaguar Xe Sedan was even teased, we heard reports of a high-performance version capable of 186 miles per hour. Now, we know some more. First off, the M3 Fighter will be produced by Jag's Special Vehicle Operations Unit. Seems like everyone wants to fight the M3 lately.
Yeah.
Making a lot of enemies. But yes, the same peeps responsible for the Range Rover Sport SVR, and it will be appropriately called the Xe SVR. The model will use a 5-liter supercharged V8 good for 489 horsepower, connected to an 8-speed automatic that will pack its bags and get sent off to 60 in under 4 seconds. Besides the added muscle, the Xe SVR will have a more aggressive body, active exhaust, bigger brakes, stiffer suspension, and electronic limited slip. diff. The Xe SVR should launch in early 2016. So there you go. Hey,
Hello.
now it's time for your FLD question of the day. We got a good one today, because this one comes from a familiar face, right? Who we have met a few times, Erica especially, because, well, it's her awesome dad, Paul. Right, Erica?
I've met him once or twice.
You met him once or twice. Yeah, there you go. Hey, how you doing, Paul?
Hey FLD crew, Erica's dad here. Always enjoyed watching the show.
That's your dad.
Well, at least since you hired Erica.
Yeah, there he is. Well, hey, Paul. We're glad that you watch, and it's great having Erica here as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right? She just rolled her eyes. It's a compliment. Rolling her eyes. Paul, come on. Grounded. All right? All right. So tell me, is your question about genetics, and are you a total car nut?
So my question today has to do with genetics. I'm a total car nut.
Ah, thought so. Nailed it. Right? And what kind of cars have you had in the past? I'm sensing maybe a debadged sleeper Buick Grand National that you kicked a lot of yuppie Porsche butt with in the late 80s?
I've owned GTOs, Corvettes, a D-badged sleeper Buick Grand National. Kicked a lot of yuppie Porsche butt with that in the late 80s, let me tell you.
I knew it. You look like a sleeper Buick Grand National guy to me. Plus Corvettes and GTOs too, huh? Pretty awesome. He went on to say how Erica's brother has bought and sold like 6 cars and he's only 20, right?
Right.
It's crazy. So, what is your question, Mr. Lord?
Do you think we become car people because of our parents? How many of you have a car-crazy parent? Thanks and keep up the good work.
Ah, cool question, Paul. You asked, do you think we become car people because of our parents? And how many of you have car-crazy parents? So, your dad's question basically is asking if it's genetic. Now, I'm no genetic physician, right?
Right.
But I'd guess it's not actually in your genes. But I think it's more that parents' interests, a lot of the time, trickle down into their kids. Trickle down, right? You loved cars, your kids see that, and then they want to get involved.
Of course.
You know? On the other hand, are those interests genetic? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, is it genes? I don't know. Do you wear the same Levi's?
Right.
That could be, you know what I'm saying? But sure, there are times where kids go in the complete opposite direction of their parents. AK, you work in TV and production all your life.
Two kids, one could not be bothered, and the other one studying screenwriting. So 50-50.
So like a 50-50 then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think it's genetics, but it's got to be. It's just. I mean, I love blues music, and I love music in general because of my dad.
Right.
You know, very musically inclined, even though I don't really play anything. But he was a performer, and I'm a performer. Maybe so, yeah, you know, it's in my family. Kind of runs in the genes.
Right. Your dad had a CLA. You have a CLA.
Not true. But my dad.
Family too. Wait, Max's father and grandfather.
That's right. Your
Yeah.
parents, your family
That's
is
a trickle down
Third
situation.
generation.
Yeah, and my dad had a lot of really cool cars growing up, and it's cool to hear about that era of cars, like in the 50s and 60s and stuff like that. All right, let us know what you guys think. Use hashtag FLDQ of the D, and of course, you could send in your own video just like Mr. Lord did to what?
Tips at FastLaneDaily.com.
That's right, or you could post it on our Facebook or whatever. Give us a YouTube link, we prefer. All right? What do you think? Pretty good, huh, Erica?
Pretty good.
Your dad's awesome. Cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say that'd be nice.
Oh,
Yeah, come on.
kids. Huh. All right. Hey, don't forget tonight an all-new FLD Nights with comedian Gino Bisconte. That's airing at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it or you'll be missing out. Hey now, okay. That's going to do it for Fastlane Daily today. I'm Derek D. Talk to you guys tomorrow, one of the coolest days of the year, if I'm not mistaken. For multiple reasons. It's a Friday.
Nah, it was Omar's birthday like a couple weeks ago.
What was that?
Omar already had his birthday.
Yeah, but maybe, you know,
Yeah.
it's right before the weekend. Really set it off. It's going to be a good time. Wait, so what happened when you were an infant? Your dad did what?
He put a poster of a BMW above my crib.
So you were looking up at like a M3 or something?
I don't remember. I mean, obviously.
You don't remember what it was?
I saw it on like an old home video. That's how I know. And I was like, right there.
Like above your crib, like on the ceiling, so you're looking right up
No,
at
it was right just like on the wall.
Oh.
And then my first word was car. I mean, there's a lot.
Your first word was car?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Genetic.
Obviously.
Your brother's
genetic.
first word was what? Transmission?
No, I think it was mom.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane, baby.